What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Exodus here. Just adding some commentary to this video, just to make it less dull. I muted the voices so you didn't get our communication in game, but I was playing with my youngest nephew. Him and I have been playing quite a few duos recently in Fortnite Battle Royale, and yeah, he's getting better, and I'm getting better. It seems like the only thing I don't like about this game is that every time there's an update, where you have to download something or whatever, like my sensitivities gets messed up. And I know the past few patches they've changed how sensitivities worked, and so that's affected everything else in return. Um, the scope sensitivity was something they added in because before it was just all across the board whatever your sensitivity was set at, and once they did that, I had to readjust and figure out my scope sensitivities, and it applied to all scoped guns. But then this most recent change with the Halloween event and all that, it affected my sniper. Like, my sniper's broken. Every other gun, like the scoped AR, works perfectly fine with the new settings. And, I had to get used to just the flow of the game again and how my, ADS settings worked and all that stuff, because again I think they changed something slightly that messed with the algorithm because everything was just all off for me when I first started. But yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason my sniper, I can't use a sniper because it's just a lot slower than everything else, and no matter what I change, it doesn't affect how fast it moves at all. It's just a snail's pace. And so when I'm trying to snipe at a snail's pace, people are moving way too fast, or even if someone is standing still, like, it's just hard to line it up, especially in this game since the mechanics of the gun relies so heavily on leading the shots and the bullet drop. And so even the slightest movement in the person can affect, your shot. And, before, when I was able to move at, the speed at which I wanted to, it was a lot easier to compensate for those mechanics. But now when it's moving a lot slower than how my mind works essentially and how I want it to go, I just can't get it to react, and so it's just far less effective and to me pointless to use and try to work around when I can just be more effective with other guns in the flow of the game. So I haven't been using the sniper, but yeah, I don't know, it's still been a fun time. And as you can see, like, this game is more towards the later ends of the game where there's a lot less people alive. And just finishing up, and this was our very first victory together. We've had quite a few in the last week or so, whatever, since the update came out that we started playing. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. These aspects of building, I guess, and working together have developed over time with him and I, because he's really shy in the essence of playing, trusting his own instincts and trusting his ability. He tends to gravitate around what I'm doing and try to, rely on me to tell him what to do. And I'm just trying to teach him more so lately that, to just trust your instincts, trust his instincts, and to be able to play away from me more, because we need to. That's how you are most effective in duos. You gotta have both people look into different directions and kind of being spaced out a little bit, being able to cover more ground rather than being on top of each other, because if you're on top of each other as well, it's a lot easier for you to both die instantly, whereas if you're spread out a little bit, you can cover each other a bit easier and you're not both taking damage, especially if it's from rockets or grenades or something getting thrown at you. But so yeah, he's slowly coming around, getting better and trusting himself. And yeah, so it's been a lot of fun seeing that growth happen. And there's a lot of times where he's doing better than me over the course of the game as far as kill count, because if the guys see me first, they're going for me, and then he's able to come help and clean them up, and that's vice versa. As you can see, this game is a low kill count for me so far. I only had 3 coming up to this point. Him and I were quite a bit of ways away from where the storm was going, or the safe circle was going, so we didn't really get to encounter many people up until this point. So once we did get to this point, though, we kind of settled in and did what we could, threw damage on other people, and then obviously cleaned up some kills. And so it panned out quite well for us. Right here is just down to our team and against another team, and we were going. I was gonna go for a flank aspect, but then he went up on that ridge, just a couple of seconds ago as he witnessed and got fired at, so they knew we were gonna be coming from. But we still had to get to the point where we were safe and be able to see, have an angle on where they were coming from. And I go from there. My nephew got a little overzealous with his flank and got taken out. These guys definitely had the stronger guns than we did. I mean, we had decent guns. Obviously, you can see I have the purple sky right now, but they had rockets and other such things at their disposal to use. But so yeah, this was a pretty dire looking situation for me. They had me kind of cornered, and they had more real estate to build and have more effective builds. So I just decided to shoot their base down, eliminate that advantage. And I didn't see one of their guys at first, but he was flanking me, and I didn't even know it. I thought they were both still in the base when I was shooting this down. And as you can see, I see one dude fall down, but I took a couple shots. So I just pushed at that point since I saw him. Went for that cleanup kill. Win my 1v1 here, and then I see this kid, turn on him, boom, done. Thanks for watching.